Hello, hi Noah, welcome in. So today we are starting right into action. And the main goal being to try, missed this one. To get into the points in race B. I hate the track, but I want to learn to love it. So let's try to do that. Yeah, starting position P12. Again, not the best, but it seems my time won't be any better. So we'll try to work with what I've got. Go. Maybe I should have had one warm-up lap, but I hadn't have the time for it, so I will warm up during the race, I hope. Yeah, this could be dangerous, I thought so. We have Vandenbussche in the race again. Had him in front of me on the last stream. That guy was driving very clean, but very quick as well. O, pa ti si zemljak. Ima postavka za svaku sliku koju postaviš da se kreće, kao mislim da se plugin u OBS-u zove Move i onda jednostavno podesiš brzinu, smjer i stalno se vrti ista slika. Da, vrijeme naravno nije slika nego je HTML kod koji sam preko chat GPT-a si napravio odabrao gradove koji su mi zanimljivi bili, pa njih poredao i jednostavno povezao taj HTML file sa OBS-om. Ne znam jel to iko ikad koristi, jel ono, kad netko dođe, ako ništa, ako se pita koje je vrijeme u Hrvatskoj, da zna. Zanimljiv dvoboj. Da, nisam vidio ovo za broj sabova, to mi je Python code koji sam napravio sam jer mi od Stream Elements nije baš pouzdan, ne čitava kako treba broj. A to mi je bilo važno kad sam imao 17-18 sabova, prikazao bi mi 9. Hoćeš voziti? Probat ću voziti koliko mi vrijeme dopusti. Kroz dan imam dosta obaveza, pa većinom je samo večernji termin taj kad mogu. Plus treba dijete uspavljivati, mijenjam se sa ženom, jednom ona, jednom ja, pa koliko vremena i snage ostane, ali mislim da bih htio voziti barem 3-4 utrke, jer i krediti koji se dobiju od toga nisu zanemarivi. Nevjerojatno. Hello MD, welcome in. How is your day so far? I started the first race not warming up, and this time I'm aiming for points, but race number 1 won't be the race I'm aiming for. Yeah, that's not the line. I agree. Three races today, got murdered in each one. Yeah, maybe Saturdays are those days, or is this day where the most crowd have time to race. At least I expect to be matched with drivers that are my level. And yeah, I kind of I'm getting to the point where I can say I love the track, but yeah, not quite there, but I love the challenge. So final lap, did not notice it, but gonna try to defend it. Ooh. Okay, not in the positive points, but not too far off. Having started from P12, it's okay. Let's try to get a better lap time again and again and again. Would be great if I can crack that 180-18, but I don't know where to find those 6/10ths on the track. I saw one other streamer going 170 kilometers an hour in the first turn, and I somehow can't manage it. Maybe it's the car. He had the 4C on the stream. Yeah, maybe not, but at least I have 6 minutes to the race, so I'll give it a shot. Danke, Elektrokeule. Hatte gerade das erste Rennen hinter mir kläglich versagt. 9. Platz, aber wird bestimmt gleich besser. Can't go faster than that. Yeah, see? I didn't. And the one guy I was telling you that goes 170 kilometers an hour is Electrocoil. He's just in the chat. And that's why I think I need to push more in a few corners. And just like that, 110 off. There is more time to be gained here. This lap is wasted. I hope we get some good daily races next week. Honestly, if Polyphony asks me just like tell me the track and car combo you want, I wouldn't be able to suggest anything. Like I take what they give us. MD, that's the struggle that I have, because the turn is so long. Like the turn is very long and I have no markers, no reference points where to actually start to turn into the apex and attack with the throttle or win. So it's like it's just I still need to develop that feeling for only this track and maybe only this turn. I know it's also suicide if you're too wide on the outside, because then somehow you don't have the time to get to the apex. But I can't, I just can't figure it out. Simple as that. Yeah, I used to use them, but in order to get more realism out of the game, I turned everything off. Yeah, why is the track so weird? Nobody knows. Nobody actually knows. Yeah, Bogues are not good. Yeah, this lap is lost. But I believe this is a USA track, a real life one. Yeah, I got past not a lot. At least some small win for the day. He sent him to a tire change. Maybe you can share the. I don't know. Are you creating content? Maybe you can share that replay in a short. Maybe it takes off and goes viral. Also, if I can ask you a favor? I played around a bit with stream elements and put some comments in, like commands, sorry. Could you write !PSN and press enter? That should return a message with the PSN account I'm using. Okay. Same drivers actually we have. Oh, great, it works. Thanks, guys. Beautiful. Sometimes all of those streaming programs get confusing very quickly, so I was going to try it pretty like earlier, but didn't have the balls to do it. Thank you, Noah. I will need it because somehow I'm glued to that P12 at start. We have Marvin writing in Croatian, but being from France. Okay, one more friend on the track. Always good. We got bumped. MD, that's how I say this. A lot of times that's my tactic, at least for the few first laps, and for the grid to settle in. And often, too often, it pays out. Losing places left and right. Yeah, now it's a slipstream train. I'm gonna try to get the better exit on the last corner and then use the slipstream and try to get past them. Now I'm trying to stay on track. Cool. Overbrake the car a lot. Has dirty tires. Maybe he's going. Yeah. He slipped a little bit. Good thing I could take advantage of it. I gotta catch the slipstream in front of us. Okay, now I feel I got the corner right. 1 out of 20 times. But looking at the time gap, it tells me it was good. At least the speed was good. It could be also the traffic the guys are stuck in. Okay, this was solid. And then Buscher having a fight of his own. Could slow him down. Nutty Nugget as well. Yes. This was good. Getting a bumper draft from Buscher. Very nice of him, keeping us both in the, essentially in the position to try to get P7. going to drive very defensive now. Going for the inner line. Hey. Ooh. Okay. We did P7. Did the guy to the left left the race? That was Nutty Nugget. Yeah, Vandenbusche seems like a good guy. Back for Marvin. Nice. He was using the the 4C, the Alfa Romeo. I'm hoping that Mox will join the chat at some point. I made him a mod, so hopefully his like messages will pop up immediately without people having to switch to live chat. But yeah, I tried to use the Alfa Romeo. The car isn't for me. It is oversteering too much, at least for my style of driving, so I'm gonna rather stick with the G70. MD, fill me in quickly. My problem with the car, oversteering or using the G70. Hi Ozzy, welcome in. Yeah. Hi Crasher, welcome in. How are you guys doing? You folks, sorry Crasher, you are not a guy, I learned that. You are a woman. Hi Mox, gotta pump the brakes. Ozzy, Mox, congrats on your mod status. Maybe if anybody can confirm, then he now sees his Mox message. without having to switch to live chat, that would be great, because Mox, I saw I can add you to a list of approved users, so not that you were unapproved, but maybe now the thing with your messages being hidden is sorted out. I hope. Crasher, please remind me, are you from Canada or from the US? My brain is melting a bit. You're welcome, Mox. You are more than welcome. I would just love to have a confirmation. That's a win. Thank you, Ozzy, for the confirmation. We struggled with it for long enough now. Yeah, we got you out of the underground. Mox, did you find a way to watch the Rally Dakar? I had today a short popping out the Croatian rally driver. Well, I can't remember his name, but he is taking part in it as well. Jura Šebaj, correct. Yeah, don't message and drive. Testing some things out. Yeah, I'm also playing a bit with stream elements. I think every streamer has it, to get some more entertainment into the chat. But also trying to think of some creative ways to be entertaining. Yep. So, no point in racing. This week is so brutal. It is, but it is kind of fun as well. Yeah, don't drink and message. It's a good triangle of quotes you have. MD, I don't know if you wrote it, but I missed maybe the message. Are you as well doing content? Are you like planning on stream or do anything? P9, nice. Nice to not be back in P12 for once. I think MD is right. Daily B is fun. Just gotta yeah, just learn to love it. nobody who we knew. Too bad. So no friends on the track at this time. I was asking because if you want to grow or anything on YouTube, I'd like to help you with that, if I'm able to, of course. Mox, were you driving the 4C? I told MD just before that I have my problems with the car because it's oversteery for the style of driving I have. The G70 is perfect. Or let's better say it's very predictable. Let's not lose the place. We lost the place. Oh no. We got it back. Nice. Yeah. With the G70, you just do know very well what you can expect. And I also do agree on the Group 3 cars. There goes one car flying. Like, I love the combination of Group 3 and soft tires. We have Iceman in front of us. I don't know if you watch Top Gun, but that's the one character out of the movie. Yeah, he's protecting the inner side. Yeah. Did you saw that? That bump? Could have got me out of the track and out of the race, but removing myself from the situation was the right thing to do for now. Hi John, welcome in. Nice to see you. Did you park your truck? I have seen you. You've been playing Euro Truck Simulator. I have the game as well, but played it maybe once or two times. Ox, let me get to the messages, but not in the not while cornering and having Iceman in front of me. Who would put a Coca-Cola livery on the car? Don't know, but yeah, I would love to have a like, not would love to have, but I would not mind having Pepsi on the car as I have it. Yeah. I imagine somebody talking to himself with that, need a cool livery. What could I put on there? But I also think it's more a way of identify yourself with stuff you surround yourself in real life with. There we go. I'm starting to get hang of it again. Nice. Let's protect this place. Yeah, go take it. Go take it, Iceman. Thought he would be past me by now. Almost got into him, but crash avoided. Oh, I was hoping that was the last lap. I have to fight him for one more lap, it seems. Other cars closing in as well. I need to catch up with the chat. Yeah, no time for looking off the road. Okay, P6 looks good to me. Let's carry it over the finish line. I hope nothing bad happens now. Nice. That was a nice race. A fun one as well. Nice overtake. Thank you, Mox. It was a nice battle with Iceman. He's so slow. He's pulling in the group behind. I hope you were talking about Iceman and not myself. But I did not feel that fast, gotta say. Thank you for the GGs. And as well, if you like, please have a look at Dotspot Gaming. He's a very chill out dude. I love to join his streams because he usually streams the whole night. And then when I am at work in the morning, I join, have a little chat. Like I said, very, very chill and good dude. So, hi, Ivan. Do I pronounce that correctly? In Croatia, we say Ivan, but thank you for the GGs. You were also in the race, I believe. Yeah. Nice to see you. Nice to have you in the chat. You were behind Iceman. Yeah, Ivan, but you were in the points, so congrats on that. That's somehow my main mission for this evening's races. Ozzy, you did a FTO barn find. The barn finds are from Forza Horizon, right? Yeah, Dotspot. At least tomorrow I don't need to go to work, so won't be able to sleep too much because I have to stay. We'll be up with the kiddo very early on. MD, I don't know. I like what is your PSN? Yeah, that's actually a very good question. How to like? I also like to let other people know that I'm friends with them if we don't have ourselves already added. But the best way maybe MD is to yeah, add me on PSN. I don't know if I see you then as a friend here, but usually I do remember everybody I have. Ah, okay. Not gonna dox yourself here, but dox is then the word to let everybody know what your PSN is. Okay, no worries, mate. Yeah, then just write MD here, so I'm gonna know it. But I think you're a little bit outside of my league. I need to get better, obviously, just to meet you in the race. I wanted to do something crazy and change the car to 4C, but I'm not going to. Not going to do that. The points are not updating anymore. Too bad. Oh, okay. Then you're in the same struggle as I am. Mox, you are right, but the time is I don't have enough time to switch back to the G70. I found 2 places to change my name in PSN, one in background and the other is what people see. John, do you mean that with when you press the square, then you have like 2 names? Let's restart the lab. I had this idea to keep changing my race name in GT7 to piss people off, but I guess that's one way to get banned. Okay, at least you're thinking about it. Ivan, it's a... I have the time. Will you come off? Okay. It's the one from Fanatec, the F1 wheel on a DD Plus base. Pretty good thing. A bit too expensive, gotta say, but I like it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Won't do the lap. No time left. Then we will wait for the race. Catch up with the chat. Dotspot, like I have 3 accounts now on my PS. I had one real one, and for my first PlayStation I registered the name Shifty Tokyo, and I liked the name more than every other nickname I had. But then the time came to sell the PlayStation, and I, idiot, gave away the account with all the games on it, and now I can't recover my nickname, so from there on I needed to change. But maybe, like, if you're going to get, or to somebody who would go into streaming and everything and don't want to share their name, it's, I think, the best thing just to nowhere mention the name, and then it's okay. But I gotta Iceman, very a lot of drivers whom we know. I gotta Google that docs word. I hear it for the first time. Yeah. Mox like 2 million IQ, but it's the obvious thing to do, right? Hi Mike, greetings to Canada as well. Welcome in. Are you racing? Or are we in the same race? Let me check. Do we have Canadian flag? No, we can't be in the same race. See Mox, IQ 20. IQ 20. Mike, are you a racer yourself? Do you do content? And if you're racing, what group or what level do you call your home? Box, I think Trump would allow you to use that nickname. Just saying. Okay. We'll get back to the chat as soon as possible. A little bit of traffic ahead. You are, but no page for streaming, okay. You are a part of a race league. Please tell me, does this come with some obligations to take part in races? Nati again left the stream, the race. Oh. Unexpected, not really nice, but and now having the damage on the car. Was this Karma? No. Tony Manero is still in front of us. "26 years ago, man. A lot changed since then, I believe. I saw Trump should launch a gaming console, but need to get to the second part of the message. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. I believe he just a few hours ago announced that the USA is going to take Greenland. If I saw that, if that's true, but it was him speaking those words. Mike, you have done one season, but are you obliged to take part always in the races, or like what happens if you just can't join? Are you getting kicked out or something? Ooh, 2 places gained. Very nice. Gotta give a push to Fantenbusche when I'm able to catch up to the guys in front, to give us both a fighting chance. But he's racing that 4C quite well, or handling it. MD, you're old. I don't think that you're that old. I remember those times too, so but I don't feel old quite yet. We get 2 drop races, then it's a corner. Then it's season over if you can't make any more. Ah, okay. How many races do you have during the season? And MD, yeah. I agree. The 4C has the handling. Otherwise, it would not oversteer, but I think it exposes very much the lack of technique. In my case, my technique. If you mess up one corner, then it's just like you went off track then. Nice, Aussie. Very nice, congrats. And Ozzy, once you reach 500 subs, I'm gonna be, I hope, the first supporter of yours. Just don't make it too expensive, but make it affordable. Okay, in the meantime, we got into P8. That means, again, positive points. The aim for today. Let's try to keep it. Let's try to get maybe more places. Yeah, okay, 10 races is manageable. I could imagine not making it to maybe 1. Especially if you know when the races are, you can plan ahead. I didn't notice I got into P7. Aussie, when the time comes, I need a livery or like a, let's call it paintwork on the helmet and the suit. Because the one I got is very, very basic. Race 6 positions. Oh no, that wasn't a good race, but oh no. I just qualified last night for whichever league I will be placed in. Right on time and qualify. Thanks, Mox. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you, MD. It was a good race. Yeah, West saying he got pushed out. And I saw that he got pushed out, so that is race B, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna switch to the chat mode where you can see my big face in a bigger screen. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm going to try to just do one lap with the 4C, or let's make it 2 laps. Last season I was on the bottom end of the slow guys. Mike, you just have to look at, or I would look at always in a positive way. You were the hunter for the fast guys, so there's that. Yeah, the 4C just by sound is slower. There's no roaring engine. Mox, are you asking me? Yeah. For the painting? All the way up. Let's try to rev it. Now a song comes into my mind where the rapper just repeats all the way up, all the way up. Let's try it. The wheel all of a sudden feels very loose. Need more revs, okay? Let me figure it out. Okay, that was the limit. Well, last night we had to qualify at Road America in Tokyo. Gear number 4, okay. You ran your fastest lap ever on Road America. I don't know if you remember the time attack challenge. There was a car with only 4 gears. And Road America is a track like Willow Springs to me. Did not very much like it, but with this car, I smashed it. I was something in, I think in the first 2000 in the world. You know what? MD Mox, I'm gonna take the car in the race. Just gonna like enroll to not miss it. And then I will look out for your tips on like 5th until 192 almost. That is the tip I will need. Let's go with the blue. Put the ghost a little bit further ahead. Yeah, it is set to 0.2 seconds. It is set to 0.2 seconds, and we have a new subscriber. Thank you, Canada guy. 77. But Mike, that could be you, right? Or am I wrong? I only today set up stream elements and it seems to be working, so thank you for the sub. Best turn to finish on 5th. That is a little bit counterintuitive, but we'll try. Thank you, Mike. Thanks a lot. So what was that? Turn 1, gear number 4. Turn 2 with 5th down to 4th after the turn in. Yeah, that's somehow the exact same I do with the G70, only in the last lap, in the last corner. I am going from 5th to 4th and then accelerating out. But yeah, maybe, who knows how the car is behaving in the slipstream. Iceman, we saw him. Is this me again? I have a keep race, of course. Yeah, Bobby, you did it. Welcome in. Nice to see your name popping up, sorry. Kenton has done a lot of laps last few days and he's nearly in the 117. Yeah, I would be happy if I ever crack the 118. Thanks, Bobby. I need it. Having Iceman in front of us, I know this is going to be an interesting race. He's fairly quick. Ooh, the Audi coming in quick. Sorry, Iceman, if this was because of the little bump. Decent reaction time. Saved the race, I think. Let's try to catch up to the pack in front. MD, here you go, 5th in the last corner. Oi. Yeah, it's the Mox, it's the exact same reflex if I eat ice cream and something drops. I'll catch it to not waste any food. Okay, let's focus on the road ahead again. Please to get into the points. I saw him already bumping me from the side, but I don't know if he left the race or what happened there. MD, you were right. Last corner, taking it in the 5th gear, I was going 184, 85. With the G70 I was doing 180. I remember that. I have to admit the cornering speed with the 4C is quicker. Not by a lot, but it adds up. It is, Mox. It very much is. Just gotta get used to it. I just believe that a race is a wrong place to learn things or to try out cars for the first time. But for now it's going good. It feels good at least. MD, it does. The wheel also feels lighter, and I think I could even set the brake balance to -1. To not have the rear end fly out when braking and turning. Mike saw the message, will be on it in a second. Yeah, look at this. Much more speed in the last turn with that car. You didn't realize your tires were wets. I imagine it ended bad, at least in terms of lap times. Look at that pack, how huge it is. It got a bit smaller just now. Stay in the slipstream to leave Fanatec behind us. Two laps to go. I did finish the race, but it was almost a full min. Yeah, of course. Nothing else to expect. I had it a few times that I entered a race with dynamic weather, but not having the rain tire or the wet tires and intermediates bought for that car. It also didn't end up very well for me. Just the sound of it, waiting for rain in the desert. Ozzy, you could have been a poet. Let's give him a bump, not gonna attack. Would be nice to see the track as well. This was insane. I hope I did not touch anybody. Ooh. I forgot the position where I started in. But I gotta say, if we make it to the finish line alive, this will be the best result of the evening. Watching in the rearview mirror. Sweaty hands, but thank you, MD. Thank you, Mox, for the suggestion. It will bring in some points. We are now at 15,425. Nice job. Thank you. Thank you. It was a fun race. 8 positions gained. Yeah, we started P12. We'll save this one. Bruwand could be, yeah, Vandenbusche. I'm gonna add Iceman. Nice race overall, very much enjoyable. Nice. Yeah, gonna do that. I'm going to buy the 4C just to be able to put my own livery on it. Race starts in 7 minutes, so we'll... Mike, I'm located in Croatia. That's yeah, Europe, the Balkans. Alfa Romeo, okay. I was trying to remember where the 4C will be hidden. $7.5K. Yeah, I need to practice it. MD, I need to practice it. But I know that the revs go to 9,000 revs, so just like a tiny bit before it comes to that spot, I try to shift. Western Canada, so that could be Vancouver, right? Or Vancouver is in the west. Somewhere around that. Okay, let's paint the car. Seven and a half is limit. I think it was more. But let's have a look. Just let me put some decals on. Ozzy, if you're watching, don't laugh at my skills. I do my best. Modify. Yep. Then we will lead it here. Oh, not this one. 90 degrees. Come on. 300%. Wrong direction. So do it. Yeah, I was kind of joking, but yeah. Didn't I save it? All good, Ozzy. Even if you laugh, I'm not gonna take it personal. Okay. 2 more minutes to go. Nothing of that we can use. will be enough. 2 minutes to go. Catching up with the chat. That's far west. I'm central Canada. Okay. I was live in the 51st state. The whole world was the 51st state. The Canadians don't find Trump funny at all. 20 something seconds. Nice timing. You have platinum in GT7, yeah. We know that. At least I know that from the last stream. Yeah, this time around, Trump is not being funny at all. Crasher, yeah, also Canadian. No fun about it. In terms of Trump. Okay, we made it to P. Oh, look at that. A G70 is in the pole. Ooh, okay, made it. Not in a hurry to get back there anytime soon. MD, let's have a look now at the revolutions per minute. I somehow remember it being the maximum 9K, but I'm open to get educated on it. 7.5, you were right. You were right. Yep. I think the G70 has its 9K at that very spot, so I got a bit confused probably. I believe we saw Cider on the last stream as well. Yep, did not rev it again. I feel I'm gonna lose those 2 places now. High rev Kev got me almost out of the race. tried to avoid him, but ended up giving him a little push. At least he stayed on track. That was so close. Code brown right there. Still P8. Enough. Not gonna risk it. A bit too late on the shifting. Good exit speed. At least the time gap is telling us that. Not the best exit, but still on the track, always a good thing. Ozzy, I just now see your message. The push helped him get rid of the Citroen. It sure did. Three more laps to go. Looks like this race will also be in the positive points, whom we like very much. Still need to let it ramp higher to at least 190 in the fourth gear. Slipstream has no effect after 1 second time gap. MD, it feels very that way, that yeah, you can do a lot with it, and still, if you find yourself off the racing line in a certain moment, it feels easier to get back to the racing line than with the G70. It's how it feels right now. And after some laps, I again have to admit, it's very, very controllable. It is. Yeah. Exiting this corner with almost 190. No chance with the G70, so that's where this 4C makes up the power. Final lap. Let's see if there will be some fighting. 2 fights ahead. Looks like everybody got in line, so carry the position to the finish line and it will be good. Ooh, interesting. Oh man, what a finish. What a finish. Such a good exit with this car. And respect to Kevin for not defending in a non-sportsman-like way. Awesome race. Yeah, Aussie, it is. It is. It feels softer somehow. Like, yeah, just as you said it, it's more forgiving. Where is our friend Kale? That was all the good messages, get them out there. Yeah, Vandenbusche and High Rev Kev, very consistent drivers. Thank you guys for the GGs. Top 8, get upgrade, no need to run. Ooh, Iceman did not finish the race. Aussie, I will be doing them, but don't know how many races I will be doing, just because of my time schedule and everything. Gonna jump back to the delivery, but I hope to get at least 4 races in, and I do it because of the credits I get from those races. Okay, we have your wing. Yeah, how do I change the manufacturer? I'm in the, what was I? No, that's not the. I have Genesis as the manufacturer, but I would like to change it. Don't know how. Rear-wing, correct. Nice. Okay. I thought I was stuck forever with them. I already searched on Google how to change the manufacturer, but did not find anything. Went with the Supra last year. This. This one. Big. No, actually IBM, I work there, but I will put it on another part of the car. But besides that, I really like the IBM logo, so that's why I'm putting it on the car. Gotta say, I like the Pepsi logo as well, so it will also find its place. I wish IBM would sponsor this. IBM does very much exist, yeah, but it's more in a business world and not end consumer world. They sold off the, we call it IBM logo, like everything went to Lenovo, the PCs and stuff, and IBM is now more like tech oriented in the way that they provide data centers and AI and everything, but a highly corporate oriented. Tom, you need to do the limit angle and depth just to clean it up. Fill me in on that. I don't know what you mean. When's the next race? I have 2 minutes. Let's jump out. See, we have one more subscriber, but Stream Elements doesn't say anything now. Probably because of the user not being public. Thank you for the sub. If you are watching, you know who you are. Yeah, every time I want to see the points, they are not showing. Don't need to get the tires. The Ferrari 296 is slower than the old one. It feels quicker. It sounds quicker. Dacia Sandero, yeah. Nobody to say hi to. It's on it all in my tutorial videos. Let me again come to your message. Limit angle and depth. I will have a look into it, Ozzy. For the time being, I'm not sure what you mean. I assume it's something in the editor, but I probably didn't saw it for now. But yeah, I see the lines on the back of the car are not consistent. Got a big bill incoming for your car. What happened to your car? Don't tell me the chain broke. The timing chain. I'm the one who can leave space, then get pushed out. Yeah, why not? This is not good. Yeah. Save my hands. This is not good. Yeah, MD. I ate. Yeah, I just ate some sand. And I have my trouble getting back on the track. This is gonna be a lonely race. Box, you have a bill incoming. But then you are having a 6-cylinder engine with some real power. Great exit speed again. Computer controlled cooling. What car is that, MD? Sounds like a hybrid, a electric, something in this direction. Got the taxes for the car for this year, another 2,000. Oh my god. Subaru. I always liked them. What is up with the G4C, man? Just as I was talking good about the car. Probably it's the driver, but man, you pay a lot of taxes, Mox. Is that a general thing in Belgium that the taxes are high? Yeah, pit stop avoided. get to the messages in a second. On the road. I'm not the last one anymore. Awesome. Yeah, Mox, it's just a lot of money to be allowed to drive the car. And MD, you are right. Only thing, I tried to brake a tiny bit earlier to be a tiny bit earlier on the accelerator again. But the car keeps holds the line very good. I didn't try this in the G70 just because I felt like I was going to drift outside. The 4C is proving itself as the better car. Again, last corner exiting with 190 instead of 80. Yeah, next time this combo comes around, Willow Springs with Group 4 cars, my decision will be the 4C. The guys had to wait for me a bit, but at least we finished the race. No more cool cars in Europe, at least not under 1000K. For 1000K you could get a nice crib in Zagreb, the capital of Croatia, a few years ago. Let's make it 5 years ago. That's just everything is getting too expensive somehow. Nothing to save about this race. What? Good evening, Trojan. Welcome in. Please share with us, were you in the race? Or in one of the races? Maybe the last one? Where I flew out of the track? We'll need to fit a lot of flex on the car. And now let's start with the usual. We have 5 minutes to the next race, so not gonna waste too much time. Yeah. MD, tell us about the taxation in France. I'm not informed, not in the slightest way. Like, do they take too much? Do they tax too much? $40K is a huge difference. Mox, one could argue if they would make better cars, you would sell them more easily, right? Things are terrible. I just don't know what to say about it. I personally would always go for a Japanese or a German car, just because of the reliability. In here in Croatia, you always if you getting into the used market or in the market of used cars, everybody will tell you don't buy a French car. Just they break too often. Yeah, and France is still a huge country. Maybe the countries eager to import their cars to France should promise to buy a lot of wine from France. So, as Trump would put it, to make a deal. I drive a 2090 Honda Sport. I've owned a lot of cars. This one has been the most reliable. I believe you, Mike. I believe you. I drive a BMW 120. It's a diesel automatic. And the car, I got it used with 87,000 kilometers. Like 55 to 60,000 miles, and on 27,000 kilometers the high pressure pump broke, 5 injectors broke or were broken after that, and overall the repair cost me 5,000 euros, and the car when I bought it was 16.5 something, so I had to invest a lot. But now I have 305,000 kilometers, and it works like a charm, but it needed a lot of money to get it going again. Yeah, I think it comes a bit down to where you live. And then you know. Yeah, for us here in Croatia, it's usually always a German car or a Japanese car. Starting in P8, so starting in the points. Sorry. Yeah, MD, I believe I saw a video where the Lamborghini took the side indicators from a Ford, but they cost as a replacement 200 times more than for the Ford. It's the apex there. Yeah. Went in the wrong direction. There was a Gumball 3000 race in US when some dudes overheated Koenigsegg near Las Vegas. Went and bought a new Golf to get the radiator cap. At least they knew where to find a part. Only thing I can do now is try to get the fastest lap. Otherwise, this race is pretty much over. Yeah, I learned one hard limit that the 4C is a bit not so good at holding it straight on the sand. But the problem could be avoided if I'm not going on the sand, so... Okay, not the last anymore. A few cars ahead. Maybe something could change. Still gonna try to figure out the limits, MD. $160 for turn 1, you mean? Yeah, I need to figure out the... get some reference points for myself, but I don't know where to begin to search for them. Let's try now to get 170 and brake a little bit earlier. This wasn't it. Your turning point is my braking point. That would mean that I am too late a bit. $157. I'm doing worse and worse. Thank you for keeping an eye out. Gonna try now to brake a bit, but tell me, when do you brake? Like when do you start full on braking? Position, here we go. A gifted one. Yeah. Need to figure this out. But once in the turn, like, I feel I can go quicker. I just don't know how, as of now. Pray is the key component. 60% is a good chance. Yeah, brake, fourth turning. Okay. Prayer helped. Yeah, the last one was a bit better. Final lap. If it wasn't for that one slip at the start of the race, I think I could have ended somewhere in the first 8. At least I can keep the pace up with the car. Now exit speed 100 over 900 190. The car is good. Just have to learn to control it. Just. Andenbusche. P7. Good for him. Consistent driving from him. Deserved. Well deserved. Let's again go to deliveries. I think I'm gonna make the next race the last one for this evening. Hi Charlie, welcome in. Congrats on P3. I was somewhere in the midfield. I don't know if you looked in your back view, rear view mirror. Sorry, but I was flying off the track after the last corner in lap 2, I believe, or 3. And then had to catch up, but overall very good race. I don't know if we were together in the couple last races, but the thing I experienced now is that the whole lobby today, this evening, is very yeah, sportsman-like driving, like very respectful, and I enjoyed it. Let's get the Pepsi on it. Move this a bit. Let's get Michael from the office on the car. Prison Mike. Yeah. Yeah, I know one too. Hi, Mick. Welcome in. Still on our way to get sponsored by Pepsi. All good. Ozzy went in for a bit of... what does this look like? Let's try to fix this. Maybe you did not put up your phone number nowhere, so they can't reach you, but the time will come, I hope. Yeah. Oh, there is a rear view camera. Did not notice that. Yeah, unfortunately, Mick, this stream only water H2O to get some health in. To hide the small black part. Actually, it doesn't look that good, but we have 2 minutes. Yeah, Ozzy. Agree on that. What car I really want a livery for? I want a livery that I can place on every car and not having to spend 20, 30, 40 minutes. But I would say the Ferrari 296. I haven't been using it for the last week because I'm only in race B. But the Ferrari, I think the Ferrari will be the car I will be driving for the most part. Ooh, quick, 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 quick. Oh, no. Phew. Missed that one. I'm gonna try to do a qualifying lap. Ozzy, I know, but I didn't see it yet, or I did not open it up, because I had the one with the 10 million flags on it. Rocking still this one. Yeah, it won't be a record, but I hope I will see a improvement. Let's try it out. That is where I missed it. My phone just died, also very nice. Low battery. Yeah, 19.5, not bad. It took a long time to get there. There is still some little time left, but not too much for my skills. This could be a new record. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, thank you, Mick, for stopping by. We can't look at the message right now. We'll be there in 10 seconds. Decent. B is the best this week. It is MD, the best for a good fun, at least to get some flying experience in as well. My phone has been playing up, can't use the front screen. At least you have a back screen then. Alright, Tom, enjoy mate, off to endure some heat. Yeah, do that. Have some cold Pepsi with you. Already faster than me and washed. RL, welcome in. I can switch to the chat as well. Thank you for the like, mate. It seems, MD, that your tip and Mox yours as well. Maybe I should have followed it sooner. It's bringing in results, so thanks for that. Hi, Gordon. Hello again tomorrow. How's it going? Hello again tomorrow. Hello. However, hi. It's going good. I think we had a few races, like 6-7 races. I don't know. The last one was a disaster, and then I missed to enter the next race, so I did a hot lap. Now I'm going to make sure I'm entered and we'll do some, yeah, all good. All good. Yeah, I will do some hot laps, and the next race probably will be the last one, since it's 1:17 a.m. on my side of the globe. Ozzy, thank you very much for stopping by, for being in the chat. Always love to see your nickname pop up. Take care, mate. I hope it's not too hot in your region, but yeah, catch you in your stream. I will check out the Ferrari livery again, and yeah, see you next time. Have been struggling with drivers pushing me off track. You're not alone with this. I saw it plenty of times in the races. I believe, once the one having to endure it. Homemade shawarma. What is shawarma at 2 a.m.? I believe it's something very tasty if you're making it. $2.17. So MD, you have to be in UK? Probably. No. UK is behind us. You are in front of us. So gotta be Russia, Ukraine, Bulgaria, I believe not. Greece, Turkey. Yeah. Got a decent time and got good race pace. When I go to overtake, they punt me. Yeah. Gordon, I also don't know how to avoid it. For now, I had the luck to be in the lobbies where the drivers were very sportsmanlike and did no punting whatsoever. Yeah, MD, I don't know, I'm just guessing. So even if you were in Russia, you are not the president, so I'm not judging anybody. 15,042 points. At one point, I think we... Oh, this is not good. We crossed the 16,000 mark, but dropped again. And I see one more like. We are on 149. Thank you for the sub. Again, I don't see the name, but you probably know who you are, so thank you very much. If you do, yeah. See, MD, see what I'm doing. No 118. But honestly, I'm not sure if I could make it. It doesn't work to shadow them as drivers behind. Ah, okay, like shadows. Okay. Yeah, 19.8. I was happy with that time, I gotta say. I was somewhere near that, but as you drive, you just like you see where you could get some time, but it comes down to getting a clean lap to master every corner, like in a row. And once you get out of the lap and see the stats, you see that like you need one lap where you have an for your whole session, you need one lap to have every sector being the quickest one, and that's so hard to achieve, for me at least. Last turn is a bitch. MD, I just figured out how I can drive it, but only with the 4C. I let go of the throttle on the 150 mark turn and used like 30% brake pressure, more or less. And then when I drop to 190 and below, I'm going to the accelerator and aiming for the apex, and by now I'm constantly getting a exit speed of about 190, which is 10 kilometers an hour more than with the G70. So I think I got there the time where I got the better lap time out of. Yeah, with the controller, it's I believe, harder to replicate your quickest time. So 150, letting off the brake, letting off the throttle. I'm sorry you decided to go for a meta car on the last day. Yeah. I raced the whole week against the odds and I was cheering for the underdog. But it's never too late. Yep. Too late steering. I won't let you take the burden, MD. Not your fault. But I gotta say, the tips are very welcomed. Since I myself usually get stuck with one car once I feel comfortable with it. And I'm not the one who is going to experiment with anything. Once it works and it's good. But then I miss out on cars like the 4C. Yeah, and for the last turn, I'm waiting to drop to 180 and then accelerate. Somewhere about 180. If this goes good, we're gonna have a new best lap time. Not by much, but still. Not bad, I would say. Minute 19, 167. If you're learning them all, it's going to make you a more rounded of driver. I enjoyed the G60 while it was relevant. Yeah. Yeah, no need to unsub just yet, you're right. But it will need a little miracle for me to get a... Yeah, right. One round 10th second. But it's a bit insane once you like invest the time to get the best lap time you can, And then you go into the leaderboard and see somebody being again 2 seconds quicker, 3 seconds quicker than you. We saw each other. Nice to meet you. Anybody you know? This guy, I saw him a few times. Besides that, no one. Okay. P6. I'm having the worst connection of them all. Don't get it why. P6. Charlie, you're in P5. You're 1 place ahead of me. Awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna be your friend on the track and try to give you a bump draft where possible. Yeah, the muscle memory switching the brake balance to 5, but a whole other car. Yeah, we will work together and you will have the position in front of me wherever you land. Good luck to you. Nice shiny livery. Charlie already gained 1 P. Yeah. See, that's not fair. Yeah, I did not betray him, but I'm thinking about revenging him now. Started out so good. Went bad for the both of us. Yeah, let's try to catch up together. I wanted to give Charlie a bump draft, but I can't reach him really. He's flying. Okay, now the slipstream kicking in. We have one more yellow flag. Okay, the race gets interesting again. Not gonna bump him too late to not give him any overspeed. MD, I'm so terrible when looking at those numbers. Wow, exit speed of 193. D1 a bit better, but maybe I will have to re-watch the stream from that one streamer. Maybe his exit speed was 173. Because as of now it seems not doable. 170 at the apex. MD, tell me from your point of view, does the 160 look quick enough or on the faster side in the first turn, or do you think there is more to get out of it? Yeah, Charlie is quick. I wanted to bump draft him more, but I'm barely getting to do it. No idea, I'm recording your slower speeds via turn 1. Yeah, it would mean I'm carrying less speed than needed, or less speed than possible. No. Charlie, thank you for slowing down. I just wanted to do the same, but it was a little bit too late. Yeah, P10 minimized a bit the damage, but it felt like Charlie and I could have made it to the podium if it wasn't for that, for the incident. GG's Charlie to you. Yeah, I saw it by that one guy, and I tried to. I was thinking on revenging you, but then I went off track and he was gone. He was gone very quickly. So, MD, on your end, it's 2:43, I believe. Time to complete for everyone. Charlie, you are in the UK, right? It's just shy of 1 a.m. on your end. Guys, I want to say thank you to all of you for being in the chat, for commenting, writing, watching, leaving the like if you did. Yeah, 2:44. Yeah, pretty late. Don't know when you have to wake up, but yeah, Glasgow. Yeah, plus minus 1 hour here. I could eat something too, but have to skip it. My belly tells me so. I have enough energy on my body to not eat 2 months at least. Energy stored in form of fat. Doing one last race. Yeah, man, Charlie, I hope you get the podium at least. You deserve it. You are very quick. I tried to bump draft you more, but I maybe got the chance 4 times on the straights, so yeah, thank you, Mox, the new mod on this channel, and I'm glad we finally sorted out the issue with the message not being visible right at the start. So a huge win for the day. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, probably streaming again on Monday evening, starting somewhere around 10 or 11 o'clock. I thought I would be putting up a post on YouTube, but somehow I didn't came to it. But yeah, probably Monday evening, we'll see. And yeah, if you have the time, jump in, say hi. I will be online in that time. For my behalf, best channel I've found for a while. Thank you, MD. It's actually just me sitting in a very, very small room and on a cockpit. I actually assembled and then couldn't get in, then had to reassemble it, and yeah, Can't wait for the mental breakdown coming in 6 months. What will be in 6 months? Probably I will be here, but yeah, in 6 months we will have the second child here, so probably gonna do long streams because I will be I will be up all night, probably. Okay. Yeah, I asked for the reason, but let's find out in 6 months. Okay, guys. Again, thank you all for stopping by, for being in the chat. It was very fun. Yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, have a good Sunday, I believe is now, and see you around in the next stream. Take care. Bye.